You know when it's safe.
Okay, Spike, I'm gonna get it for you, okay?
I
know. It's okay, honey. I'm gonna be back before you know it, okay? Mom's gonna be right back, all right? Okay? Be right back, okay? Okay?
No, Mommy.
Zach, I need to talk to Kendall.
You know, I can't even think of a reason why I would be looking for you. I mean, I haven't had a myocardial infarction all day.
You know, that's funny because one of the nurses was saying that you were asking if I had been here all day. Now, why would you want to know that, Tad?
Come to think of it, for something so serious, that is the most ridiculous word. Infarction? I mean, that really the best you could do? I mean, think about it. Sounds like, I'm in the middle of an infarction over here. Or better yet, what about this one? Margaret, I'll have the Easter Bunny, the lawn chair, and of course the infarction.
All right, enough with the infarction nonsense, Tad. Why are you looking for me?
Actually, he wasn't, I was. Jamie and Jeff have come up with a new idea, a humanitarian gesture in Africa, and they asked me if I could find volunteers that would be willing to go over there and help out. And I was thinking that maybe you would like that.
Yeah, I bet you would love to see me halfway around the world, wouldn't you, Joe?
Well, the more volunteers, the better.
Yeah, right. I leave town for a while. I come back only to find that you've convinced the board of directors to make you chief of staff again in my place, right?
Well, believe it or not, I don't miss all that paperwork and the politics involved in that job. But in any case, I was hoping that you'd have a heart and show an interest in a humanitarian project.
You know, I've got so much on my plate right now, I just don't think I can find the time. But thanks, really. Besides, if you ask around here, anyone will tell you I don't have a heart.
Thanks for the cover, Pop.
Well, maybe you'll tell me now why you're so interested in David's whereabouts today.
This is my fault. I let my guard down. When I moved here, I was still dealing with my parents' death, and then I found out about you and David, and I just didn't see JR coming. So I believed him when he told me that he wasn't the person everyone painted him to be. And then he turns around and pulls something like this.
Look, I'm not disagreeing with you, but maybe you should look at this from JR's perspective. David has been obsessed with little Adam ever since Babe died. I mean, maybe you don't realize all the things he was doing to try to tear little Adam away from JR.
No, I've heard about David using Amanda and getting JR to start drinking again.
Well, then you should understand why David's offer would give JR a pause. It was finally a chance to get David out of little Adam's life for good.
Yeah, by kicking me to the curb. And I mean, is JR really that naive to think that David would ever keep up with his side of the deal?
Little A is his boy. He's JR's life.
Why are you defending him like this? JR sent you here to talk to me, didn't he?
It's a good start, but we have a long ways to go before we make the kind of profits we were 10 years ago.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you and Scott can handle that, huh?
Come on, JR. Your skin is tougher than that. We're a family company. What you and Scott have done, bringing this company back together, it's remarkable. And we can all enjoy the benefits.
Yes. Some more than others. Isn't that right, Annie? That's what this is all about, isn't it? A few years of marital bliss under the belt. Once my dad's income's back to the good old days, then you nail him with divorce papers.
Might I remind you that I fell in love with your father when he was in dire straits?
Yeah, dire straits being the relative term with Adam Chandler. There still was the house, and the servants, and the good life.
I love Adam regardless of his bank account.
Oh, that's great. So you'll sign a prenup, right?
We've not discussed the legal matters yet. Regardless, it's none of your business.
If you're crazy enough to give her a chunk of the company after an inevitable divorce, it sure as hell is my business.
Well, so much for us having your blessing.
Oh, get married. Sure. It's your life. That's fine by me. But use a little common sense. Put a cap on how much she can con you out of, just in case this romantic match of the century goes down the toilet.
You're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I don't have any choice unless I have to sign my mother away. I mean, I guess this is better than her being at the state pen. Just doesn't make it any easier.
No, it doesn't. And you're right. We don't have any choice but to move on.
Is that what you're doing?
I'm trying.
I mean, what are you doing in that house?
I went by the gatehouse this morning to pick up some things for your mom. And there is still so much of my dad in there. There's paintings, clothes that the shelter hasn't picked up yet. I feel him there. He is all over that estate. And yeah, I know it'll dim eventually, but for right now, it gives me some peace.
And what about Annie? How's it going with her?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you're in that house. She's marrying Adam. I know JR isn't happy about him. What about you?
Oh, I don't deal much with her. It's a big house. I'm at work a lot. To be honest, it feels like everyone has forgotten about my dad, like his death didn't mean anything.
Nobody's ever gonna forget, Stuart.
I really want what's best for Kendall. But how can I give her that if I'm being kept in the dark like this?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Fusion. I'm doing everything I can to keep that company afloat. But there are crucial decisions that need to be made, and I really would like to have Kendall's input on this. But how can I? Well, she's refusing to see me, so I need your help.
She's refusing to see everybody. There's nothing I can do.
Of course there is. You can give her this.
She's refusing to see everybody, including me. I can't get this to her.
Of course you can. You just need to go there and tell her that you need to see her because of the boys. I know it's just a little white lie. It's not a big deal. And I'm so worried about her. I mean, I really want to help her and do everything for her. I know that she wants to pay for her crime. I've accepted that. I felt the same way, which is why I also know firsthand what being kept away from everybody like this is doing to her mind. I mean, she can't just stay shut away from us forever.
I'll do what I can.
Well, I was hoping to see the boys.
They're having a nap.
Spike! Honey, hi. Hi, sweetheart.
He didn't sleep well last night. He's tired. I don't know.
Oh. Well, why don't I tuck you back in? Yeah, why don't I do and tuck you back in? We can read you a story.
You don't have to do that. I'll do it. It's okay.
No, it's the least I can do. I'm sure I'm the one who woke him up because I was knocking so much.
Take me over there.
Okay, we're going to go over there in a minute. First, we're going to go this way because I have something for you.